and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a new video. So this video is 21 things that only a volleyball player will understand. So let's get started. So the first thing is serving on your off day. You know, that day where it's just like nothing's working out and you're just like trying to serve but it keeps on hitting the top of the net, or when you're trying to save or dig a ball and then it just like goes over the rainbow somewhere. It's just like fall. Second one is the ball dropping in the middle of two people. So you know, when you just like call it and you're like, I don't want to hit you in the face and give you a black eye, and then it drops in the middle of two people, whether it's you or another person, you know how awkward it is, and you're just like, oh, the coach is gonna yell at me. You know, and the coach always yells at you after the ball drops in front of two people because they're like, you're too old to be doing that, and you're just like, you are so right. We are too old to be doing that. So the third one is people who say they play volleyball, but they really don't. So you're just like, oh, you play volleyball? And they're like, yeah, of course. And then I'm just like, okay, we'll serve it, and then I'll dig. And then they're just like, okay. And then they bump it, and you're just like, you don't play volleyball. You do. Serving short and hitting the net, whether it's an off day or just like the first serve of the day and like an early morning practice or something, when the serve hits the net, you think it's going to go over. You're like, it has a chance. And then it just hits the net and falls down. And I'm just like, I believed in you, volleyball. You had one job. All you had to do was make it over the net. I don't care if you tipped the net. I don't care if you like made it so hard it almost hit like the middle line. Just get over. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I ask for, volleyball. Smelling your knee pads after practice is like the worst thing ever. I don't think I have to say anything else about the topic. Like, saving a ball and it doesn't go over. So you make this like Superman save, you know, like a save you probably shouldn't have made because you're just like on the other side of the court, yet you like dig it so well and it like is like perfect, and then people can't get it over, so they're like, okay, athletic headbands are amazing. So like what this, just you wear it on court, off court, most of your days you will wear an athletic headband. So getting bored in your room or like somewhere and you just start bumping or setting a volleyball. So you just like bored and then you just like see your volleyball starts bumping and setting until you hit the ceiling, and then you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I actually knocked down my curtains doing that. Why I don't play setter. Grocery store, whether it's Target or Walmart, you get like one of those like little kid plastic balls because they usually don't leave volleyballs unpackaged. And you'll just start bumping it, or if you're really courageous, you'll serve it, and then it will be like go over 3 aisles. I hope I did that, and it went over like 2, so I really hope it didn't hit anybody. Because if it did, I would feel really bad. Playing volleyball with everything but a volleyball. You've probably played volleyball with a soccer ball. You've probably played volleyball with a basketball. Heck, you've probably played volleyball with like a football. Yeah, I got desperate. So volleyball for a different sport, say soccer, really offends you because then you see this perfectly white volleyball getting kicked around. You're just like, volleyballs don't deserve that. We need to watch volleyball highlights on YouTube. It doesn't matter if it was bumping or serving or best digs or best spikes. You've watched them. Don't act like you haven't watched them. It's amazing, and you're just like, goals. Yeah. Serving aces will make you feel amazing. So if you ever get the opportunity to serve an ace, or if it's like your good serving day and you're just like, let's go, serves an ace, and they're just like, look at the ball, just like, what was that, UFO? When your spike and serve game is strong, aka that day where like you could serve 20 times in a row and serve like all aces, or that day when your spike is just like super hard and all you hear is like, the ground contact is so loud, you're just like, pow, and you're just like, yes, though. And then they didn't even, like, they couldn't even move to get it, and you're just like, yes. I've had a good spike or a good serve for a long time. Now, I've done this, sadly, and I think a lot of other people have done this, but when you get, like, a good spike, or, like, something is going well, you're just like, oh my gosh, did you see that? And obviously, they were on your team. They were in your practice. Of course they saw that. And you're just like, oh my gosh, but did you see that, though? And they're just like, yeah. And I'm just like, it was on point though, and they're just like, yeah. Going into your least favorite position is like the worst thing, because you're just like, well, we're all gonna lose, so let's just get started, right? Volleyball, and you're like bouncing it, and it hits your foot. Usually that happens on an off day, like where everything's just like not going right, your serves are not going over, like in the warm-up, they're hitting the net, and then you just like bounce the ball to serve, hits your foot and rolls away, and it's just like, bye Felicia. And I'm just like, who asked you to leave? Like, you're supposed to be over the net right now, not rolling away into a distant land. Like, your friends is like the funnest thing ever. Like, it's such hard competition and good practice, and it's just so fun because it's your friends, and since they share like the same passion for volleyball as you do, it's just so fun. So I'd suggest doing that eventually, like at your next sleepover, get like 4 friends to play 2-on-2, because even if you're just playing 2-on-2, it's still pretty fun. Worst team for volleyball. I think this goes for all sports, but especially for volleyball, you know, when like there's like a really experienced team and you know you see the team of newbies and you're like, coach, please put me on the team of like good players, and then they put you on the team of newbies. Or like it could be that, or it can be just like the people who do not work well together. Like, and you're just like, are you kidding me? You just set me up for failure, coach. Like, why you do that? Why you do that? Playing volleyball in gym class. Whenever the day comes when we're actually going to play volleyball, like with a net, not like free play where you... The last one is when coaches tell you to stay down or get down, like, which means, I guess if you don't play volleyball, it means to bend your knees to get down, like, closer to the floor, because you're supposed to bump through your legs, if you didn't know that. I'll do a bumping video probably a little later, but you're supposed to bend down and you're supposed to push through your knees, not swing your arms. You're supposed to push through your knees like that. I'm sitting down, can't really show you a good example, but you're supposed to bend your knees. So they're always telling me to get down. And it's kind of annoying because it's just like the play hasn't even started yet. You can't tell me to get down. The play hasn't even started yet. But of course you just say yes, coach, when you get down. Or they say, or if the ball is just like inch off the ground and it hits the ground, and then it's just like, if you were more down, you could have got that, and just like pancaking it. When the ball is this close off the ground, your coach just like, you could have got that. I'm like, how? I'd really like you to enlighten me on how I could have gotten that, because I couldn't have. But watching my 21 things only volleyball players understand, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will link the volleyball playlist up here in the eye or down below. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!